Travel with me from Nairobi to Wajir town in northeastern Kenya. The seats on this bus are decent, but the front area was not clean. There were blankets in the cockpit, which made it unpleasant. We left Nairobi at exactly 4:30 p.m., knowing that later we will face one of the worst roads in Kenya. Soon we were on Thika Superhighway. One of the conductors sat near the windshield and blocked my view, putting himself in danger. We reached Thika town and picked up more passengers, including a man selling vegetables. Some travelers bought from him and he looked very happy. I must say the bus crew was very friendly. They kept us entertained with stories along the way. It started getting darker as we passed Matu town. At exactly 8:52 p.m. we arrived in Mwingi town. We were supposed to take a break here, but the crew decided to continue because we were already running late. We picked up more passengers and moved on. 10 minutes later we stopped in a dark area and were told to step out into the bush to relieve ourselves. At 9:14 p.m. we were back on the road. We were told the next stop will be after 3 hours. From here, the driver increased speed to recover lost time. We passed towns like Unguni, Ukasi and Bangal and finally arrived in Garissa at exactly 11:55 p.m. We took a break there. I went into this restaurant and bought rice with camel meat because I was starving. I washed it down with a cup of tea. Chai ni lazima. Garissa was still busy with many businesses open. When I returned to the bus, I found a lady sitting on the engine right where my legs were. A man was also seated there facing the opposite direction. In the aisle, several people were standing ready to travel like that for the next 7 hours. We left Garissa at 12:26 a.m. and began the second part of the journey. On the way, we passed a Dream Cruiser bus that had a puncture. Soon, we reached Modogashe where the tarmac road ends. From here, we entered the rough and tarmac roads of northeastern Kenya. The bus would sometimes hit rocks, making us jump from our seats. At times, the movement felt like we were dancing against our will because of the uneven road. Dust filled the bus and many passengers were sneezing. I hope one day this road will be improved to make travel easier for the people living here. Our first stop was Habasweine, where I took a few minutes to stretch. This bus is strong and the driver really knows his job. What are those donkeys doing? We left Habasweine at 4:08 a.m. feeling fresh and hopeful that the journey will end soon. At 5:30 a.m. we stopped for morning prayers. I was very tired and sleepy, but the journey continued. By 6 a.m. we were still on the road and it had started raining. At 7:17 a.m. we saw a tarmac road again, a sign that we were entering Wajir town. I will be here for the next few days to explore and learn more about this town. Follow to see what I discover.